Hello, everyone. Do you guys recognize this? Yeah, you betcha. This is one of these plug-in wall chargers for nickel metal hydride or rechargeable batteries, AAA, AA batteries. And over the past few decades, we've been using stuff like this. My family uses a lot of rechargeable batteries. Actually, a couple decades ago, we stopped using the copper top type throwaway batteries. They're extremely expensive and really not good for the environment. But the weak link in rechargeable batteries are these chargers. They just don't do a good job. You can only recharge two AAAs, so you can only do a pair of those in each shot. And I mean, they'll do four AA's, which is okay. But probably the real drawback is after you cycle these batteries many cycles, maybe even a couple hundred cycles, once in a while you'll get a dead cell. You'll have a battery that goes dead. And these don't weed out the bad cells. So they take a lot of time. They're very inefficient, and they just don't help you, monitor the quality of your batteries. So I want to show you guys something. Okay, so this is the Ostation, and I call this a smart charger. This thing is probably the coolest charger on the planet. It is electronically far more advanced than anything else out there on the market, and mechanically it's just a marvel. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to load some random batteries in. There's a rechargeable, there's a couple disposables, some basic batteries in here. I actually like those basics. Those work pretty good. I'm going to throw some Ostation batteries in here from Olight, their own brand, which I'm really happy with. And again, we don't really care which way we put them in. Like, I'm just purposely, every other one, I'm just changing up the polarities. Now, you can put 12 batteries in each side. So we're going to put 12 of the double A's in now. And while I'm doing that, I threw a couple of the disposable batteries in here because it weeds those out. So I've got 12 AAAs, 12 AA's. We're going to hit the touch screen. I love that screen. I can't peel the protector off. Oh, are you that guy too? All right, so we're going to slide and turn it on. All right. Now what's going to happen is this usually takes about 2 minutes, and I'm not going to really just sit here and wait for it to go. I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna do. But basically, we've got a bunch of batteries loaded in here, and like I say, you can go from 1 to 12. And what it's going to do is it's going to load up a set of AAA's and a set of AA's. And when it loads it into these little special cylinders that are hidden behind these side panels here, isn't that beautiful? That is so cool. Look at that. Oh, let's see if you can see that. Look at all those batteries in there. That is really cool. So I'm into electronics, but I'm also into mechanical stuff, and I really think that's just awesome. This thing is so cool. All right, so it's going to load up some batteries. It's going to check them to make sure that they are good, and they are going to also make sure they're not a disposable battery. You do not want to charge like a copper top type battery or a disposable battery because they will blow up. So this does it all for you. Up here we have what I call the trash can. This is where the rejected batteries go. We have a little tray here for the AAA's and a little tray for the AA's. We have a little door that folds down here. You'll notice these little devices here. This is for magnetic charging. And I have a couple of these. I have the Olight Arc Pro and the Arc Pro Ultra, and I love these flashlights. These are like what they call everyday carry flashlights. Man, these things are so awesome. So awesome. You can charge these two different ways. You can charge them via USB-C or with the magnetic charge port here. And I really like that. Guess what? Check this out. Yep. You could just put them on the side there. And we have our little indicator light, kind of like a state of charge type light right here, red, Can you see down here on the bottom? And when these lights or whatever you put on here, they will work on some other Olight batteries or flashlights as well. But when they turn green, they're fully charged. So you're basically got it all in one basically in one device. You've got these things going here. You can do this. So like if you're at a business, maybe an office or a school, or like a security guard business or something like that, and you guys go through a lot of rechargeable batteries, you just keep, you know, putting batteries in there and taking batteries out. It's just kind of like a continuous cycle going on there. It's really cool. And then you can also, again, like I say, charge your flashlights up as well. Look at that. So what the what's happening right here, I don't know if you can see that very well. Let's see if I can get some light over here. All right. So what we have here is we have our batteries that are just kind of waiting to be charged. And we've got a couple cylinders. We've got a cylinder here and a cylinder here. This one's for the AA's, this one's for the AAA's, and they're sized that way. And basically what happens is the cylinder will turn, load a couple batteries in there. They'll test them. They'll go through a whole test feature and everything. And they're either going to reject them or charge them. All right, so we'll come over here and we'll see if we have any rejects. Yeah, we sure do. Let's check this out. Okay, so here's what's going on. Let's check our trash bin, because while I was talking, I heard these making some noise. And by the way, this does make a little bit of noise. It's really low, but remember, there's mechanical motor action going in this thing. So anyway, I have one of these batteries, nickel metal hydride. That is bad. It was rejected. What we have now is we have our charge status on our AAA's, our charge status on our AA's, and they're almost fully charged. We have rejected one battery. So I really like that. And I will put up a screenshot of this right now. It really doesn't matter what capacity that the battery is. They will charge independent of each other. So if this battery is like a 2000 milliwatt hour battery, this is like a 2200 milliwatt hour battery, it will charge each battery accordingly. They're not getting one universal charge. Okay, so we're done here with about, I think we're at about 6 hours. So I'm going to empty the trash can first, so we'll see how many of those batteries I had. Okay, so it found 5 batteries. These are disposable. 4 of these are disposable, and one of them is a bogus nickel metal hydride that I knew was damaged. Okay, so we're going to empty the AAA tray first. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, how we do them 2 at a time. We just slide them out. A couple more drop in. As you'll notice, they're coming out in pretty much the same order I put them in as far as polarity. There's 2 polarities that match. And there's mixed polarity right there. I think that's a really neat feature. Okay, let's do the AA's. So we'll just slide those out. And, you know, that's what's cool about this. This is like a weird off-brand rechargeable that I had that the wall charger wasn't doing a very good job. I couldn't get this thing up. There was this one and a couple of the silver ones there that I couldn't get to work right or to take a charge. And this thing did that. And we can see over here on the side, we've got our 2 green LEDs. So our Arc Pros are all charged up and ready to go. That is really cool. All right, well, anyway, thanks for watching the video. This is awesome. Cheers.